Are we recording? Yes, we are. Okay. Recording now. Alright, well that was weird. That was... I hit the recording button like 5 seconds ago, and it didn't actually go. That's weird. Hi everybody, welcome back to another Sunday, which means we're getting back to this, finally, because I have a controller, I think that the frame drop issue is solved. And we'll just go on from there, because Jesus Christ, we should probably actually finish this fucking video game.
Ready to roll?
Yes.
Let's get this show on the road.
Continue the video game.
Morning. Who's ready to kick some ass?
It really looks like there's not much room for her. Christ, she's like squished in there. So, we're just having this big drive?
Looking at the regalia really reminds me of home.
It sure doesn't look like any of the cars you see around here.
Yeah, because around here's gonna be stuck in the
And
1950s.
it's a lot roomier, too. I can't imagine trying to cram 5 people, including Gladdy, into one of those things. Have you ever ridden in one?
Can't say we have.
There was barely enough room for our luggage. Thank goodness you guys could give me a lift.
Think the others made it to Kayam all right?
Yeah, that is something that's, well, right now we're in the middle of a mandatory road trip that I can't skip. And apparently, yeah, and like, and the game just brought up something I thought was weird. Why does every other fucking car look like it's from the 1950s when we're running around in something that looks like it's, like, from now? Like, is the wealth distribution in this world so fucking bad? Holy shit.
Whoa, check it out. See that? That's the Rock of Ravito. I'm like 90% sure.
What is?
Not 100.
You almost know your stuff.
All thanks to Jared.
What's the Rock of Ravito? The thing ahead. Isn't that the fucking crater? The crater thing?
Thank you for driving, Ignis.
Pleasure.
Are you the only one that drives?
I can drive.
And so can I. It's not like Iggy's the only one who can drive. He's just the only one we can trust.
This is really dull.
Are they that bad?
Not bad at all, right? Right. But there's no way the big guy's taking any chances with his little sister in the car.
This is really dull. Like, oh boy, Gladiolus loves little sister. And we're having small interspersed discussions every, like, minute and a half. Neat.
Sure you don't need a break?
I'm okay.
You are sandwiched in back there.
Have Prompto suffer instead.
Really, it's fine. No suffering here.
If you say so.
There's nothing to look at, there's nothing to do. Like, they couldn't have put in a fucking smartphone game or something? Yeah.
I got some bad news, guys.
Oh, great. Another floating
Oh,
fortress.
good, something to do.
Knocked.
Relax. We've got this.
Something to do. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh man. Like that's just I can't, like, I hate that was my first thought, but there's nothing else for it, just...
Taking matters into hand.
Oh goody.
Delivering justice for Jared.
And for Talcott, too.
Iris, I'll need you to wait here.
Wait in the car, small lady.
Careful, Noct. Only fools rush in. I suggest we review our intelligence and devise a plan.
Boo, that man. Okay, so there's a store. Why am I a blue-haired lady? Because they added in a thing where you can make an avatar to replace Noctis, in case you didn't want to play as emo Sasuke.
That's very cool.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Oh boy. Fucking video game. Like, hey, we're going to go get on a boat. All right, now just sit in this road trip where nothing happens for about fucking
unconquered.
Those aren't.
That's the
felt like
best
10
kind of video game mechanic, where
Yeah.
nothing happens.
Where you do nothing. Oh man,
Every video game should have that.
does Dark Souls need an easy mode?
Oh, looks the same as before.
Yeah, I have too much of a hard time with Dark Souls.
I can't even get out of the undead asylum. Dark Souls needs an easy mode. Kotaku. Since when
Did they miss the point of the game?
they missed? I think Kotaku just doesn't understand how video games work.
all alone.
She's a big girl. She'll be fine.
Fucking. Since when were video games about overcoming hardships and challenging
They're all
oneself?
supposed to be easy fun.
Yeah.
There's no difficulty in them.
She's tough, but I'd feel better if we got this over with and got back on the road.
Imperials above us.
Like,
thanks.
there has to be some video games that have a level of difficulty at some point.
Yeah. You would think there would be something.
Bring it on.
Oh god. I had to change the. Oh god. Oh, and I'm dead. Neat.
Mystic Scribbles isn't that just like changing the gender?
Yeah, it is. That's rule 63.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, wouldn't that just be like, just having a gender change option?
Oh god. My fucking controls reset. My fucking controls reset. Why is the stream? Because this game fucking frame drops sometimes, and it's really annoying. And I don't know how to fix it. I'm just gonna set the bitrate to fucking 10,000. Fuck it. Oh! It can't go above 6,000. Neat.
Why stop there? Why not go 50,000? Why not go 1 million frames per second?
Ah, boy, just... Yeah, the game's... I set the fucking,
No, you.
I set the game to do... To switch controls, switch buttons. But it's still using 360 buttons. Great! Hi, Ramen. It's almost as if this video game doesn't want to fucking exist. I'm pressing A, and it's reading it as back, and I'm getting really annoyed. Okay, what if I save the game, and then quit the game, I come back into the game? Yeah, it's almost as if... Like...
I'm sure they know something about it.
They don't know how to fucking make a game that works properly with a fucking non-standard controller. How do you fucking make a game? Yeah, and just make it so it can't... Ugh. Like, why is it default to the 360 buttons? Why can't it be like, oh yeah, I see you're using a Switch. Here, let me load the fucking Switch layout. Because the Switch layout exists on big picture.
It would just be difficult to try and, branch out and do something other than that.
X button, Y button. Why can't the fucking switch button be like, why can't the switch button layout be the default? I mean, it's the same button layout that they've been using since the goddamn Super Nintendo. Alright, let's try this again. I mean, it's the game resetting itself. The configurations are... Oh, whatever, fuck it. I don't know enough about it, so most of that would be conjecture. Oh... That's still pretty shit. 360 controllers are used more on PC. Well, people need to stop doing that.
And also, why can't they, like, try and branch out and do, like, you know, other controls if people want to use other controllers?
And the thing is, it's doable. You know, like, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, when that came out on PC, like, fucking, like, what was that, like, almost 10 years ago now? No, it was, like, 2013, so, like, over 5. But, fucking, when that came out, you know, if you plug a PlayStation 3 controller in, the game, without Steam's intervention, the game recognizes that you're using a PS3 controller and uses PS3 button prompts. And if you plug in an Xbox 360 controller, it uses 360 button prompts. So the tech is there, and Konami of all people were using it. So, like...
I mean, you can make a guess that if it's an older game and it can do that, then this should be able to do the same.
The fuck is happening with this? It's not recognizing my fucking controls.
Yeah, pretty much. Lazy devs.
It's not accepting the fucking Steam layout. So I've got to go into the fucking confirmation screen, which they put in for Japanese players. Because, you know, in the Japanese PlayStation 4 controller uses Switch button layout? Because in Japan, that's the default, to have the accept button be on the right side of the controller.
Uh-huh.
Fucking, so they essentially have the Switch layout. Because it's the Japanese PS4. Man, just fucking...
At this point, we just kind of have to accept this. I am so sorry, Scribbles.
I mean, it's right, though. It's correct. Like, fucking... The only reason Americans are so used to their accept button being on the bottom is because fucking Microsoft went, you know what, no, let's be different. There's no other reason. Like, Microsoft just wanted to be different from Sony and fucking, not Sony. Was it Sony? Yeah, they want to be different from fucking Sony and Nintendo.
It was such a trip to go to, like, the Xbox controller. It was so weird. Like, there was no reason for it. They just wanted to do different.
I mean, the thing is, though, the 360 controller is okay if you've never touched another controller in your life.
It is actually a good controller, but the thing is that it's so awful for anyone who is transitioning between the two.
Yeah, like the Switch controller, for example. Like, everything's where it needs to be. The button layout's correct. Yeah, the D-pad is a Nintendo D-pad, and you know, Nintendo's D-pad is patented because it's special. Like, it's the same D-pad that they've been using since the NES days.
Scribbles, it doesn't matter if it's American. They still have the other controllers that they can see.
Yeah. So like basically because Nintendo was the thing to beat.
Could you propose a way to
So
finish this faster?
so they had to make sure that they could differentiate themselves, and the best way to differentiate themselves was to make it so that anyone who plays a Microsoft console will have a bitch of a time playing any Japanese one, yeah.
I mean, unless you somehow get used to transitioning to both, which I admittedly have done.
Yeah, these guys are way... I just realized these guys are like fucking... about 20 levels higher than me? What the fuck?
Oh.
Yeah, like, the Switch controller is, like, the nicest fucking controller. Like, the thighs on it are, like... On the official one, they've got this nice, like, rubber grip thing. And it feels really nice. Like, it's, like, hard rubber. It's neat. The buttons are nice and clicky. They're responsive. Yeah, it might be from the fort. The triggers are nice. I like those. Bumpers are nice and wide. The sticks are concave instead of convex. Like, it's nice. Like, in the Xbox One... The Xbox One, I don't know what the fuck they did with the triggers, but the triggers on the Xbox One feel like shit. Weird.
I didn't get the Xbox One or the Switch because I'm poor.
I only have the Switch, but when I worked at Best Buy, I had to demo the Xbox One more than once, and the triggers on it feel like shit. Didn't rent a Chocobo. No, I did not. I forgot to. Like,
How could you?
Yeah. But, like, the Switch's triggers are, like, these big fucking wide slabs. Like, you can just go BAM on them. Like, they have a short pull. And it's nice. It's like a hair trigger kind of thing. The one's controller, though, it feels like you're just pressing buttons. The 360 also has a really weirdly long pull time.
Like, it does, but at least, like, you can... It doesn't feel that bad to use all the time.
Yeah. I'm not saying that the 360 controller is a bad controller, I'm just saying it feels like it's literally built to be Babby's first controller. You know?
I think that it's kind of meant to be an easy one. May have even been kind of like a test run.
Yeah. Like, just... Like, here's a controller that, like, it's nice and big, it's bright and colorful. Ooh, look at the shinies. But it's fucking awful. And random loading screen. Okay. What did that load?
Maybe this area is big. It's a big place.
Yeah. Oh shit, I used up all my mana trying to move.
Well.
Oh. It loaded the port.
Okay, fair. That's fair.
Good to know.
Something is waiting in the fort. Well, that ruined the surprise a tiny bit.
Let's go.
Indeed.
Oh boy. I'm trying to think of like what controller is the worst, and I want to say it's the PS4, but I'm only saying that because it's just the PS3 controller with a fucking giant Wii U gamepad in the middle.
Seriously?
Well, I mean, look at it. It's like you have like it's a fucking PS3 controller with a giant fucking like not screen, but you know what I mean. The big tablet touch thingy in the middle, and it doesn't look like it's comfortable to use. the PS3 controller is not very good either. Like, that's another thing. It's kind of shit. And the sticks
Seems
are
like
awful.
Sony hasn't been having good history with their controllers.
This is gonna sound controversial, but I am of the opinion that Sony has never had a good controller.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Plan.
I mean, I like the PS2 one, but that's mostly because I played it for a lot of my life, and I'm kind of biased to it.
And Mystic, as far as the NES controller goes,
We'll split into two.
I mean, look at what it was competing against. NES kind of blows them out the water.
Oh yeah.
Like, Nintendo controllers, they may not have always held up, but they've always been better than what they're against. Like, and even then, when the NES top loader came out, they released a version of the NES controller that was actually a prototype for the SNES controller. They called it the dog bone. It's not super great. It's not super great. The button layout is diagonal instead of horizontal, which doesn't really work with just 2 buttons, but it works fine enough.
Operation To Catch a Commander is go.
They tried.
Yeah, they tried. Innovating. I think the only controller Nintendo's ever made that I say, no, that's a bad controller, is probably the N64, and that's just a matter of Nintendo essentially, they made a controller that you could hold like 6 different ways. But really, it just made everyone fucking confused.
Jumped mercenary, and there is still no word.
I actually, like, I heard some people, like, the Wii U, it felt really weirdly nice to hold.
Seize him on my signal. Stay hidden till then.
Like, despite it looking, like, I remember seeing it and thinking, this looks so unwieldy, but I held it and it actually just felt intuitively just really good.
It's worked for the games it's intended for.
Yeah.
Like, but there are a lot of games where you're better off just using the controller.
The games they release.
Please stop doing that.
What is that Chancellor playing at? I'm no man's fool. He sent Highwind to watch me.
Wait, why is there that gate there? Fuck. Why is there that gate? I just walked around it. The hell? As long as it being a teleporting god is overpowered.
It's no mere coincidence she and I meet wherever I go. Claims to trust her as a person. Hollow words from the mind behind the Magitech movement.
Honestly, I've always kind of like, teleportation has always been a power I'd want, just because it's just so, it would be so fun.
Well, I mean, it's honestly one of the powers I'd go, like, there is very little in the way of actual negatives. Like, I don't think there's any negatives to teleporting. Like... I
mean, maybe some laziness, but
that's not a negative. That's not a negative. That's a side effect.
I may have acted in haste with that impudent steward back in the Stalin, but my mission remains.
Like, I'm of the opinion that, like, fucking, if you, there are 2 powers I'd say, like, no, these are powers that have 0 negatives and just make your life easier and also are very good for, being a superhero. It's teleportation and, mass manipulation. Mass manipulation.
There's a time to fight and a time to flee.
Massive manipulation works.
Like, imagine, like, you throw a punch, and then at the last second, your fist, like, quadruples in mass. Like, think of the amount of force that would exert.
I may have acted in haste with that impudent steward back in the Stalin.
It would be huge.
It would, force times mass times acceleration.
I also had the idea of gravity control being ridiculously powerful.
That's, That's something that would be too easy to fuck up. Because if you mess it up, remember, because you could tear the planet apart. Remember, gravity is something not to be fucked with.
Yeah. That is a good
like you
point.
could literally tear the planet apart. But like having like a thing like Noctis where you can throw out like a thing and teleport to that would be decent. Instant transmission would also be a decent one, so long as it's something that had like a course correction so you couldn't teleport inside something. I think that would be the thing I'd be like, yeah, no, that's the good
that would
teleport.
be the negative to it.
But then again, that's like user error and how specific the teleportation is. Like a good teleportation would have an autocorrect, you know.
One last chance to respond.
Yeah.
Stand guard here. If the Commodore arrives, send her through.
How's this guy not fucking seeing me? But yeah, like but definitely like I think mass manipulation. That's the what like it's got 0 out of combat applications I can think of, but like teleportation, you could do so much. You could fucking like just like rescue people from a burning building by teleporting in and out again and again and again. But mass manipulation, like what are you gonna do? Like yeah, you can punch good and you can like maybe catch someone falling out of a building, but like what else is that good for? Really?
Now's your chance, Noct.
That's why teleportation has always been the ability that I've always imagined would be the coolest to have.
I mean, also, if it's technically faster than light travel, like throwing a punch while you're teleporting would probably just turn someone into mist.
I mean, unless it's just kind of like you're there with no real change in like.
I mean, even then, it would still like you'd get past someone's guard. How you gonna dodge that?
Yeah, that is true. I'm just more saying that if it were, you would be flying as soon as you came out of teleportation.
It depends. Like there's some versions of teleportation that you move at like essentially light speed.
That's not exactly teleportation. That's more like really fast super speed.
I mean, if you move fast enough, it's like instant transmission isn't really teleportation.
So basically, in that regard, the Flash from DC is basically teleporting at sometimes.
Only when he goes FTL, yeah. I mean, because that's the idea. Like fucking like teleportation is just FTL. How do I get back to my friends? I gotta kill this thing by myself?
I didn't see Alnix, whatever his name is pronounced as, cancel out the momentum. Honestly, I don't really see how it would. Like, I mean, if the force is already there.
Okay, ow. Honestly, I think like as far as teleport goes, depends. Like if you're just like you're literally like moving outside of, like, if you're just moving faster than light for your teleport, then I think you would maintain some momentum, and like your punch would be, well, it'd be an infinite mass punch for all intents and purposes. If you're not actually moving, you're just being moved, like, essentially you're being picked up by... You're essentially just being picked up by your power and shifted. Then it still would be incredibly useful, because you would just be, like, inside someone's guard. Like, they wouldn't know where you're gonna be. And then, bam.
I don't really see how that would cancel out the momentum.
Oh, I'm not saying it's canceling the momentum.
No, I'm responding to
I don't know what you mean by... I don't know. I mean,
I was talking to Alex because...
Yeah, I don't know what he means. Like, I don't know. Now, the thing with teleportation is you kind of gotta just assume that physics is taking a day off. Like, unless there's like some sort of magic bullshit making it so you don't just immediately fucking explode into mist when you decelerate.
I mean, that's kind of why I never really thought of teleportation as a speed thing.
I mean, it'd be the main way to do it without having, like, magic bullshit or alternate, you know, or, like, alternate, universe stuff going on.
A lot of things, a lot of powers, you need to just kind of ignore that physics exists.
Yeah, or have something in there, like, the Flash. Like, you know, like, the Flash's Speed Force actually, mitigates friction against him. Like, the Speed Force puts a barrier around him that negates the heat effects of friction.
You wanna know the dumbest thing I've ever seen?
What?
Someone saying Quicksilver could beat the Flash in any kind of, like, contest.
Can Quicksilver move fast enough to stop time?
No. I even was like...
Or is that just a movie thing?
Like,
I don't know enough about Quicksilver.
Slowing down. It was more like, in his perception, time was kind of slowed down. But it's not really like... You have to remember, the Flash traveled, like, can move so fast he can time travel, so... There's no contest.
What the fuck just...
Glad to see you, Lord.
What the fuck just happened there? That thing just fucking exploded when I got close to it. There was no animation.
But I've just been informed. He's fled. He lives to die another day.
And I'll gladly help him with that.
Wait, what? I did this whole thing to fucking capture that goddamn general. And then while I'm shutting down the camp, off-screen he escapes Ignis.
Okay.
So that was literally a waste of time. Who the fuck is this?
Hey, pretty boy.
I mean, technically it makes sense that he would have an escape route, but gameplay
No, he was knocked out. He was knocked out. Ignis was carrying him back.
What the? What
he was
the
off.
Heck?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I kind of am absent for some of these.
This lady is kicking my butt a bit. What the fuck is... The hell is happening? I don't understand what's going on. Like, she's just spamming at me and I'm just holding the dodge button. Oh good, now I'm having a Dragon Ball Z battle with my Armager. Great. And she dodged most of it. What the fuck is happening?
Aranave Dragoon.
Like, do you see that fucking Dragon Ball battle that was happening? Someone pick me up, for fuck's sake. Oh, fucking hell. Alright. Okay, she's weak to Big Sword. Great. The fastest character I've fought so far is weak to the slowest weapon in the game. How helpful.
Don't die on me.
Is she weak to gun?
Can't have you have any easy time here.
You mean fun? Is that what you meant? You meant fun?
Yeah.
Everyone regroup. Right here.
Yep.
Too slow.
Oh! This is how I'm supposed to fight her. I'm supposed to warp strike to her and just fucking Dragon Ball fight. Okay. Now, that makes a bit of sense. I kind of wish someone had told me that. Because there's no... And I just took enough fall damage to knock myself out. While coming off of the fucking aerial section. I feel like this isn't a super great sequence.
We must regroup.
Alright, where's this dragon? Neat.
Stay strong. Everyone regroup. Right here.
Yep.
Can we just... She can just go in the air. This would be much easier. Okay, please stop. Please no. Please stop.
Take this.
Want some?
A warp point. Oh yeah, there are warp points. I forgot about those. Oh boy.
We must regroup. Gotcha.
Oh, great.
One false move and we're done for.
She's doing so much fucking damage. Someone fucking pick me up. Holy shit. She's bullying me. You fucking see this shit? She's fucking bullying me.
Everyone bullies you, Nozz.
He's looking pretty rough.
Boy.
Stay close.
Where'd she go? Where'd she fucking go?
Is it that time already?
What time?
Quitting time. Sorry, but this girl doesn't work after hours.
Wait, what?
I could, but there wouldn't be a single gill in it for me. Oh, we should play again sometime, pretty boy.
That was a very abrupt ending to the fight. What the fuck just happened?
Who the hell was she?
It ended.
Yeah, it just
So worried about Iris.
I imagine she's
it just fucking ends. All right,
But we shouldn't keep her waiting.
neat. That was abrupt. I mean, sorry, that was fluid. Yeah, no, that was the most fluid ending to a boss fight I've ever fucking seen. Just, she vanishes mid-combo and then cutscene happens. Christ, I feel like I'm in the original Xbox era all over again. Remember Drake of the 99 Dragons?
Hey, but at least it's good
Kick their
graphics.
asses?
Oh yeah.
Drake of the 99 Dragons didn't have good graphics. What you talking about?
Your guys' room for a bit.
This has better graphics.
Where's my Drake of the 99 Dragons remake? Square Enix. I don't even know who fucking made that game, actually. Probably gonna suck at the Leviathan? Is that what you're trying to say? Or Levitation? It's more of a cinematic mechanic fight than a proper fight. Wow! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Yay,
Cinematic fights. My fucking favorite. Remember when video games were just like you played them?
No.
Oh, hey, it's me.
We
Not a
played
bad
video
shot, if I do
games.
say so myself.
Not bad. It's great. You could be a professional cameraman.
I hold on to the hope.
Remember when people played video? Oh wait, hang on. They forgot to do something. There we go. Now I have the real Cup Guardian in there.
Good morning.
Hey.
Like, the term cinematic boss fight fucking drives me up the goddamn wall.
It looks really cool.
But you know how else you can make it cool?
Actually have gameplay.
You let me actually fight it, yeah.
Thank you for shopping with us.
But you know, that would take effort for big fights like that.
Oh.
Need anything else?
Like, oh god, like, I don't even know, dude. Fucking just...
Take care and come again.
Fuck, let me play the video game. Like, I played the video game because I want to play it. I don't want to have a movie just happen. Ugh.
I mean,
Let's hit it.
Sure.
game creators just like to have those big fights where they can show off what they've made without actually letting you play anything.
Yeah, but it's like... So, like a... Name a cinematic fight in a recent game that I've probably played. Like...
I could have gone another round.
Given her prowess, you should be glad you didn't.
Yeah, the Loki guy was nothing compared to her.
Though we may not have fared so
Fucking
well
Iris
without
is so
the
goddamn
marshal.
pure, though.
Think things would have
It's
gone
too pure.
differently if he were here
Stop.
now.
She offered to play again. Maybe we'll get the chance to find out.
Like, I'm trying to think, but, like... I can't actually think of a cinematic boss fight because they're so not memorable. You know what I mean? Like, cinematic boss fights are so not memorable that I can't actually remember the last time I did one.
I will be honest, I, like, remember doing them, but I don't remember
what
them.
happened. Like... I'm honestly, I'm trying to think, but like I fucking can't because they're so lame. It's just not in my head.
The thing is that there's no excitement because you just know you're gonna win because it's all
You're
like...
just like, oh, okay, here's a cutscene. I guess every now and again, then I gotta press, the button.
X.
Yeah.
The Malmalum thicket is true.
The worst is when they don't even change the button prompts and they just make you press the same one over and over. Like, at least with when they change them, they're like trying to make it seem like there's something happening.
Yeah.
But like, there's also those ones where they're just like, press X over and over.
Yeah. Like, fucking, Asura's Wrath is an entire game that's just... like cinematic boss fights. The thing is, that
Final
game...
Fantasy?
No, Asura's Wrath.
We
Yeah.
made it.
But like, Asura's Wrath, the difference with that one is that, because the entire game is one, so like, you're not like taken out of anything, you're in the same thing that you were before, right?
Yeah.
But also...
While you guys were gone, I saw a
the
chocobo run
spectacle
past, and
is
they had a
so
personalized
fucking
back.
ridiculous.
Have you guys ever ridden one before? I bet it'd
Like,
be
the spectacle is
super
just
fun.
so fucking ridiculous that you're just like, oh, okay then.
Knocked. Cool
Neat.
bird for the lady.
I mean, The thing about that is that they have to make it like fit in the type of game that they're doing. Like if that's the type of game they've set it up, then go for it.
Yeah.
But if they're just changing the formula just for one fight,
yeah, it's no fucking point. Yeah, it's just them trying to pretend they're bigger deal than they are. Yeah.
In fact, those cinematic boss fights just feel underwhelming in comparison to the other ones because usually the cinematic ones are so much easier.
Yeah, and a lot of the bosses they set up are like big dudes, and you're like, oh man, I can't wait to fight that.
And then
at the end of it, you're just like, oh, I'm just pressing a couple buttons. Like fucking.
You're just watching your character beat them while not actually doing anything.
You know what game did like quote unquote cinematic fights really well? God of War. Not so sure, but what the fuck?
I mean, that's a special case.
I'm near the Hiso thing. Neat.
Oh yeah, one way cinematic fights work is if it's set up with like a fight beforehand, and then you get to the cinematic part.
Oh no, it doesn't even need to be that. I mean, fucking like the way God of War does it. It's like there are moments where you got like your mash circle button to stop being crushed by Atlas. The thing is, the entire time you're actually fighting Atlas, and it's actually like pretty difficult at parts. So you're like, well,
well.
Like, God of War 3 was kind of shit, but, like, it was still better than most of these cinematic things we got now.
I mean, when I said that, I was more, like, trying to say, this is one way it could work that they almost never do.
Yeah. Yeah, but, like, I'm just saying, it's like, they should do it more. I mean, it's not like God of War was a groundbreaking game, it was just... It was essentially just Devil May Cry, but the sword was a whip now. Like, not really much new going on there, is there? I don't know. I don't know, me.
I get what you're saying, though.
What the fuck is this goddamn... I wish I had some chocobos, but the fucking timer went out. Like, why the fuck can I not just, like, use my cell phone and be like, hey, yo, can I call a chocobo, please?
Why don't you drive a car? Because that's so fun to do in this game.
Oh, boy. Well, Alex, the thing is, I was under the impression we were driving directly to Cape Cayam. Because, you know, the game said, oh yeah, no, we're driving to Cape Cayam. If I'd known there would be, like, things where I just, you know, get out the car and fuck about for a few hours.
Me, I'm getting ready to go to Altisha, I guess.
Right. Can't keep Lady Luna waiting.
Fucking... Okay, at the very least, it's right up here.
The thing is, I feel like there are games that make it feel more...
Are you up for it?
Like there's something happening when you travel in this game.
Yeah, like, it was the fucking, it was charming at first, like, moving around in the car and, you know, doing all that shit, but it's kind of quickly lost that, just because there's not much else to fucking look at. Like, everything there was to look at, I've kind of already seen.
Yeah, like, I feel like the environments are a bit more repetitive than they're trying to make it seem like.
I mean, at the start of the game, like, every time you went somewhere, you're like, oh, look, something new, something cool.
Wouldn't want to squish some slimy bug and ruin my nice kicks.
Tread lightly. Chop. How about this?
I feel like for, like, there's Breath of the Wild, there's usually a lot of environments in between.
I think in Breath of the Wild, like, everything, like, no matter where you go in Breath of the Wild, every zone looks different.
And they have places.
Yeah. Like, fucking, like, Hyrule Field looks different than Faron Woods, looks different than Gerudo Desert, looks different from, like, even the Gerudo Highlands looks different.
It's time.
Like,
yeah, like, it's such a drastic change, and they don't do it in a way that makes you like cringe.
Yeah. Like you're like, okay, I'm gonna go through the Gerudo Highlands. I wonder what's up this cliff. Oh, turns out there's a fucking snowy mountain here with Gerudo architecture. I didn't expect that.
Put it in the books. It's history.
But it's so cool to explore.
Yeah, it is. It's like no matter where you go, everything looks different. But there's a lot of
We just got here.
there's a lot of stuff here that's just like, oh, that's the same thing that I've been looking at.
We'll see about that.
How do you find time to take pictures in the middle of a fight?
It ain't easy, Iris. If I don't, no.
I mean, would that be a problem?
I found it's just better to let Iris do it.
And you have to remember, I've also only been looking at this game on and off, so as someone who hardly even is looking at the game, I'm seeing the environment as repetitive.
Yeah. I mean, at very least, the different characters, because all the DLC's out, I can play as all the different characters, and they've all got different gimmicks. So if I want to just play a third-person shooter, I can just play as Prompto.
Is that a brook I hear babbling?
A regular river, I'd say.
Oh, think we have time to cast.
That is always good when they like have different ways to play.
Do it, Prompto!
Oh yeah!
It's time. Don't do anything idle.
Same to you.
Oh, great, my fucking... My goddamn controls got reversed. Awesome. My favorites.
Why do they keep doing that?
No, the fucking game has a goddamn status effect where it reverses your controls.
Oh my gosh, I hate those.
Yeah. It's never a good...
I know you've shared that you dislike Kingdom Hearts, but
I hate Kingdom Hearts.
it has the
Stop defending Kingdom Hearts. That's a bannable offense.
Okay.
Oh my god, stop reversing my controls! Stop it! Ah! Why? Like, and it just throws out gas that does it. The fucking, there's not even animation. The bee will just fart and all of a sudden there'll be gas.
Onyx, don't even joke that.
Like, I'm trying to res Prompto so he can, Prompto Ignis so he can help me, but I can't actually do it. I can't actually do it while confused. I just... I'm getting very annoyed.
Like, the thing about the status effect is that it isn't... It's just annoying.
Yeah, so, like, they're confusing me, poisoning me.
Biggie! Hey, don't overdo it!
LT and summon. Oh boy, would I love to summon right now. I was holding that button for so long. What do you mean use Iris's tech? The fuck does that mean? Now if that could just kill everything in the area so I don't have to play this game anymore, that'd be great.
Takes a lot out of me.
Why is the camera so far up Noctis's ass?
Because it needed that fan service.
Hey, I know those runes.
It's a sign. We should set up camp.
You a fortune teller now?
We can
Some of
rest
that
up or
Noctis
move
fan
on.
service.
It's your choice, Noct.
What is a tech skill? How do I use it? And how do I access Iris's skills?
Better start preparing for supper.
Oh, let me help.
I wonder if Iris has a Final Fantasy VI sprite. Oh fuck, we got a lot of recipes now. Shit. But I can't actually make any of them. That's great. Oh, that's what those are called? Okay. Fair enough.
Hmm.
Hooray! Lamb steak! Or rib steak, whichever you want to call it. This game makes me angry. Like, I've never hated a game I enjoy so much without it being a multiplayer game and just the other players being fucking jackasses.
Honestly, that's why I kind of avoid multiplayer games, because of that possibility.
I dig it too.
Like,
Wow.
I enjoy this game's combat from a conceptual point of view, but in executions, a lot of stuff where it's just like, oh, you're going to dick me around because you can't think of a way to make this interesting.
Or challenging.
Yeah.
Alright, move out.
Yeah.
Take care the current doesn't carry you away.
I'm not sure my footwear is up to this.
Don't let yourself get pulled in.
Can I change characters? Thank you.
Be careful.
That's actually very interesting.
What?
Now next.
Oh, neat. That's actually pretty neat.
It is.
I like Prompto because it's just a third-person shooter. Bang, 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 bang. So it's kind of weird that he has an MP5, but he only uses it when I'm controlling it. Boom! Fuck you! I just shot the entire party with a bazooka, and they're like, nah.
It's fine, man.
Yeah, so Prompto apparently gets his extra weapons in his DLC, but he has them here. Okay, why is the camera so zoomed in?
I mean, maybe it's like just like the DLC explains why he even has them in the first place.
Yeah, but he doesn't use them, like in the game. Kind of weird. Like I'm having trouble seeing where the fuck I'm going because of how far up my ass this camera is.
Gotta get that fan service.
It's not. How is it fan service? Noctis doesn't exactly wear revealing clothing.
Freezing cold.
You understand that it's a
know.
waterfall?
It just keeps going on from here.
Then we keep going too.
Like, why?
This place is cozy.
I'm just
Well,
like trying to make
we
light
need to
of
come
this
here
really
for you.
stupid thing that's doing.
Not out
Yeah.
of the woods yet.
Man, am I
Oh
glad-
look, it's a big fuck off
Not so glad
monster.
anymore.
Not surprised either.
It's a Bandersnatch. All right, that's a word. That's a word that people use. I got one thing with this game. Like every now and again, like I'm just gonna reset the fucking display on OBS, so it goes back to the 30 frames a second. The game's getting like fucking like 60 frames a second, like for me. But in OBS, it's like, oh no, don't you mean 15? Even then, resetting it doesn't always fix it.
That must be extraordinarily annoying.
Yeah. Certainly didn't expect this much trouble. Of course.
Alright. Let's switch to Prompto.
This one to me, buddy.
Gladly.
Oh, this guy's weak to gun. Great. My favorite.
Watch yourself, Nozz.
I know.
Show you!
Oh, come on!
Are we all right?
Hold him steady.
Fuck me.
Here I am.
Prompto's barely hanging on.
Agnes!
We must regroup.
Right here, huh?
Watch the enemy's movements. Don't right? Got it.
Can I just say that it feels like the open world environments just doesn't fit the kind of game this is trying to be.
I'll agree with that. Especially because it
Like-
it's trying to railroad me whenever it fucking can. Which is a little bit annoying.
The thing is, it feels like this, like, how the bosses and story setup feels so linear in comparison to the overworld.
I mean, yeah, it's just the game tries to fuck me. The game's trying to do this cool thing where it's like, oh boy, you road trip with your friends, and then the game seems to get bored and goes, all right, linear boss section, fuck you.
Ready or not!
You gotta say, the characters seem enjoyable enough.
Oh my. Yeah, I like the characters. Just don't like what the characters are doing. Because the story itself doesn't make all that much sense.
This is for you, Ignis.
Par for the course for this series, I've heard.
Everyone form up. On it.
Yeah, Ignis's heal is probably saving my butt.
All right, boys, we're in the home stretch. Don't go dying.
Try this.
I know, there's nothing I can do about the frame dropping out, Nix. It's this game's shitty fucking optimization for OBS.
He's
Like-
made it clear that
There's literally nothing I can do.
Here you go, Nozz. We're almost there.
That's game.
There we go.
No.
Yeah.
I might want to see
Score!
this.
It's all about that treasure.
Impressive.
Like, believe me, if I could find a way to make it work, I would. But like, I've got like a rock solid 60 right here, and I don't know what to tell you, my dude. The game just does not want to run with OBS properly.
Just do what you can,
Yeah.
and if it doesn't work,
I've got it set to hardware encoding. I've upped the bit rate to the maximum. Fucking using the right codec. I don't know what else to do. Like this game, honestly, I think I enjoy playing it, but by God,
there's so many issues.
Yeah, there's so many fucking issues, yeah.
I do think that this should be like, they should take this as they're on the right track and improve from the mistakes they made on this game.
But yeah, I mean, like there's problems with this game. There's 110% problems with this game. Like honestly, I think if I was playing this on console, I would have enjoyed it more. Like if I was playing on consoles, I would enjoy this more. But if I was playing it on consoles, I would also have to fucking, buy all the DLC separately.
Feels good to get it done.
Yeah, almost makes up for the soaked socks and bug bites.
Like, that's the trade-off. Either have, like, the full package of the game, and have it run perfectly well, at least until I start recording it. Or have it work very well, like, no matter what I'm doing, and fucking have to buy all the DLC. I have no idea what this Scepter of the Pious does. I'll try it. What the fuck? What the fuck? What does this do? And why is my camera still so zoomed in?
Is there any way to change that?
You'd think there would be, but
That's just like the way it is.
at least in this dungeon, like, when the combat started, it zoomed out to a decent level.
That's really stupid.
And now I'm out of the battle and out of the...
Like, there are games that make it so that there's, like, different angles for whether you're out or in battle. But they don't need to be obnoxious about the out of battle.
Normally it's not this far in. I don't know... I don't understand why it is.
I'll have these guys wiped out before you know it.
Is that so? All right, prove it.
How are we? Getting by. It's time. Thanks.
Oh! Oh, that's what this is.
Outstanding.
Okay, this is a fucking Swiss Army weapon. Every hit you get with it turns it into a different weapon. Okay, that's actually pretty neat. You know
Nothing to
what?
worry about with you guys around.
I like this weapon.
Very neat.
Oh. Okay, it turned into a chainsaw. Great. I think I have the thing that gives me AP for cars. Yeah, gain AP for long trips in the car. Oh, I don't have that. I thought I did, but I didn't. Alright, well, now I have it. Now I have it for... So the longer I spend in the car, the more AP I'll get. Yay.
So you gotta get in the car now.
Yeah, so riding around in the car will just give me experience points. Hooray! Doing the least fun thing in the game.
Gets you experience.
Hooray!
Especially once the game becomes linear. It's already kind of linear.
No, it pretends to be open world, though. Because I can, in theory, just go around exploring, having fun. With going on an adventure with my bros and doing side quests.
Oh, cool.
Difference being is that in order to progress the story and you actually get things, the game's like, no, take this long, stupid road trip.
Oh, since it pretends to be open world, that's okay.
I mean, it tries. When has Square Enix ever made an open world game? I don't mean publish, I mean make. So, like, Tomb Raider doesn't
But still,
count.
I do think that this game is on the right track from what I've seen.
It's almost there.
But they just failed in execution.
Yeah. It is almost there.
The problem is that almost...
It's not good enough. Games get, like, honestly, if I was playing this on console, I probably would have less issue with it.
To visit Altea
Because
Show?
console
What?
games have different expectations.
I'm so jealous.
We're not going on vacation.
Like,
Oh, yeah. You're right.
like a game on console is something that's, I don't want to say it's a more casual experience, but it's
No,
more
I'm
just
fine.
like,
I'm not jealous. I just
you can
had a
just
lot of
sit,
fun
you can
hanging
sit
out with
there
you
like
guys,
and
but
like ride out the
that'll all be in
long
the past
fucking
once we hit Kayam.
What
the
are you
long
talking
fucking things
about?
and just
We can hang out anytime.
I don't know.
Do something else.
Do something else, yeah. But like with a PC, it's like you're sitting there, you're in your chair, like tapping out, like fucking might pause the game for all you fucking know. That you gotta just sit there with your phone. You're using and you're probably playing a game on your phone. When there's a gaming PC right in front of you that you can't use to
Gotta play those Angry Birds.
Yeah, you're playing a game on your phone while you're waiting to play the game on your PC.
I never thought of that before.
Because no one ever had a little sister along for the ride.
Like, it's kind of ridiculous.
That was a tight squeeze.
Sorry for cramping your style.
Calm down. I'm just kidding.
Not my fault you're too big for the back seat.
Why did we stop here? Why did we stop here?
What?
I don't know. The game was just like, hey, would you like to stop? And I'm like, yeah, okay.
Just because you're curious?
I mean, there's just a bunch of jackasses standing around here. They're looking at nothing.
Smells like there's salt in the air.
Sea breeze. We're on the water.
Wow.
I don't know.
It's beautiful.
Picture perfect.
And even then, like, borderless window mode, like, but what best you're gonna do is you're gonna tap out and you're gonna go watch, like, YouTube or something. It's not like you can just, like, boot up a quick game of fucking Overwatch or something.
Get a load of this beautiful view.
Yeah, like something out of a dream.
Like, I don't know,
fall
like,
asleep
is
on
the
me.
Pocket Edition on Switch, like, just this game but in lower graphics? They wanted a break from driving, so people say a few things, and then there's an item on the floor you can save there. So, nothing then. It's to waste your time.
Wow. Look at that bridge up ahead.
Some piece of work right there.
The rivers run wide out here.
Like, I would have
and the
preferred
rivers run long.
this being
Guess
like a
I'll
Final
see it when we
Fantasy VI
cross.
map screen. You know, where like the fucking, like, the blackjack just fucking... You just see the blackjack move across the map. Or better yet, you're the one piloting the blackjack, but the thing moves so
Want
fast
to
you
get a closer
can
look?
cross
What?
the entire map in the space of 5 seconds. The Haven on the side. Alright, I'll go to the Haven. Where's this Haven? I don't see a haven, I just see a bunch of stupid fucking dinosaurs. Pick up, it says. Jump, I do.
Heads up!
I'll have these guys wiped out before you know it.
Is that so? All right, prove it. Here you go, Nozz.
Thanks.
Did she just hit him with a stuffed Moogle? I'm sorry, what?
Hey, Ignis, instructions!
We must regroup!
Sure. Okay. Yep.
Alright. The good thing about the Royal Arms, I can, so long as I can just do enough damage to get myself up high enough to use Ignis's healing ability. Good.
I got it! That wasn't so hard.
Neat.
Takes two.
No new recipe from Ignis. Well,
Oh, glad that's over.
Let's go back and play video games.
Go
oh
back
boy,
to
I wish I could
our
play video games.
hotel room? Not gonna happen.
This camera's actually... Oh. Actually pissing me off. I don't see this haven. I don't see shit. Like, normally they're marked with... Oh, there it is. Oh, boy.
Ugh, I'm all sticky and gross.
Hooray! Got an A+ and a B. Treasures appear on my mini-map. Alright. The fact that this game is sticking on 15 frames a second now, and it's actually annoying me. Oh, that's cute.
Neat. Same old Gladdy.
What's that supposed to mean?
Alright. Neat. So... there's a treasure over
Morning.
there.
Who's ready to kick some ass?
Where's this treasure at? Are you a treasure? That's... I would hardly call that a treasure. What I want to keep an eye out is for the player treasures, because they give me stuff to put on the avatar. That's the good shit. That's the good right there.
All right, move out.
Yeah.
I need to upgrade your engine blade to the Ultima Blade. I mean, neat, I guess. I mean...
So, you're the one doing all the cooking.
More or less.
Gladdy, don't you help? Knocked?
On occasion.
What occasion?
I do my part. I always set the table.
That's some arrangement you guys have here.
Is she really bitching them out for not helping the guy whose fucking passion is cooking? Cook?
This the place?
Sure is.
Iris is kind
Thanks
of a
for the
dink.
lift, Ignis.
My pleasure.
Can't wait to see my buddy Talcott.
Oh, boy. I guess, like,
We made it.
Like, like I've already said before that I'm not, like, the biggest fan of Final Fantasy games after 6. This game's just showed me that, oh boy, they can make a semi-decent game. Semi-decent don't justify existing for fucking way longer than it should. Most games peter out before they hit the 15th game. Or reboot themselves in some way, or reimagine something so that they don't have a fucking big-ass number next to their name. Monster Hunter stopped after 5.
Thanks for the ride. It was fun.
Get out of here, Iris.
How's the boat?
Pawpaw's tinkering away. Reckon he'll be tinkering for some time.
Trouble at sea.
Is there a quest in the
Seen her
stall?
share by the looks of her.
I went to the
Some
noodle
parts we can
cart. There
fix,
wasn't a
others
quest
need
there.
replacing.
Not yet.
Overhaul.
Oh, hi.
Y'all worry. Pawpaw ain't going nowhere till the job's done.
Yeah, there was no
Parts
quest
won't
at the
fetch
noodle cart.
themselves,
Like, I
though.
bought a bunch of
Was
noodles.
kinda hoping y'all wouldn't mind helping out with that.
We're at your disposal.
Oh, good.
To tell the truth, we already
Your,
got a
her
couple
one
hands on
job
deck.
is fix the
Dustin
boat.
and
We
Monica.
get here after driving
Those
all
two
this
have been
way, and it's
real
like,
swell.
oh yeah,
Managed
no,
to
the
gather
boat's
just
not
about
fixed.
everything we need.
You can depend on
She's
the
had the
captain.
better part of a week.
Trouble is, they ain't had much luck finding a certain something by the name of mithril. Apparently, the stuff's hard to come by around these parts. At least according to the little fella from the city.
Talcott?
You betcha. Sharp as a tack, that one. Could tell y'all more about the stuff than I could.
We'll be sure to ask.
So we drove all this way, and my quest now is probably going to be go back to Lestalem and ask Talcott about Mithril.
Pawpaw's down on the dock. Now, if y'all
Prince Noctis!
Oh good, he came with. Thank fuck.
Here. Right this way.
Well, I assumed I was supposed to follow her to where she would stop and then speak to her. Because she had a discussion thing going on. That was my assumption.
I think Miss Cindy might have told you already, but she needs a very special kind of work. Remember the waterfall? I read in Grimp, it said you'll find...
Alright, find Mithril in the spooky ancient tomb. Neat.
About that lake. Pretty sure he was talking about the Vesper Pool. I asked Monica to look into it, and she told me the road leading there's under Imperial lockdown. You'll want to be prepared for anything. So, how's that coming along?
Alright,
Yeah.
neat.
Just give us a second.
Okay. I'll be inside then.
But the fucking frame drops are worse.
So, yeah. Gonna have to ask you to handle this boat business without me.
Say what?
I got some business of my own to deal with.
Oh, Gladiolus is fucking off. Neat. How long? About long enough for a DLC.
Long? Not long enough for you to miss me.
So should I just quit the game and go to the DLC? Go to the DLC now? Ah, she's eating noodles. Wait until he returns to the group before I do his DLC. Alright. Chapter 7. Oh boy, only 6 chapters left. Oh, Christ. Okay, so all three of them are gonna fuck off at some point. Neat. So is it gonna load? Like, game's load times are horrendous. Like, am I alone in that this game quickly dived into mediocrity? Like, it's a really interesting character story, but everything else, I don't care. As well as all the technical fucking... like, just the little technical niggles going on. Like, just... Oh no, I'm here, being a bad character. Like, I think you just, like, kind of track the path of that, like, episode 1. Oh boy, Nozzy's having fun!
The waterfall cave was right around here.
That means the lake should be somewhere north of here.
Be wary, though. When we go, the
like, now we're on, like, well, like, episode 8? Nozzy's no longer having fun! I don't know. Like, I don't want to call this game bad. I don't want to call it good, either.
What happened to under Imperial lockdown?
They all but turned the key and left the gates open for us, as if awaiting our arrival.
Is mediocre the word I'm looking for? It's not bad, it's not good, it's just...
Can't complain.
It's just a thing. Yes, jank.
Who's to say?
It's janky. Janky as fuck.
Would that the Marshal were with us.
Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that guy?
He left the game because he was too interested.
He's put his tomb raiding on hold to help the hunters take care of some troublesome beasts.
No rest for the immortal.
Like, there's a lot of stuff in this game that's just... just... This could be good, this could be interesting. And then it's just not. Like, the story could be interesting, could be neat, but there's so many fucking holes I could drive the Regalia through it. The car could be neat. But they've made the car lame.
Doubly cautious. Right.
In that every time you run into an enemy, instead of driving past it,
target the enemy's blind side.
instead of driving past it, you just fucking come to a dead stop for no fucking reason.
Thanks, Pronto. Glad to be of service.
Ignis! Everyone form up!
Maybe you find the linear half of the game. Well, that sounds ass backwards.
Did you just saw nothing? Right. Nothing.
That sounds...
Would have liked to wrap that up more quickly.
Like, that sounds really ass backwards. Like, there's no other word for it.
I could get used to having all this room back here.
I'll let the big guy know you said so.
Like, usually with games, it's like, oh no, freedom. Have the freedom to explore and do side quests and adventure. But here it's like, I don't feel like I've got adventure. I feel like I've got a checklist. But there's a dungeon with royal arms at the dirt path turn. Okay. Where's the dirt path turn?
Ignis, pull over a sec.
Certainly.
Great day for a walk, huh?
Is it... Can I drive to it? Or do I drive to it, or is it too far away?
We're out of here.
Mm-hmm. What do you say we take a souvenir shot?
Fuck off, Prompto! I don't care.
I think not.
Aw, man.
fuck off Prompto, I swear to God. Okay, where's this royal arm? I had to stop and make sure I was driving. Where's this royal arm? Will I be able to see it when I... To the west of the lake.
Everybody out.
So... over there. Well, shit. Fuck it. I'm gonna take a chocobo. Chocobo!
Easy now.
That's fine. It's fine. I have the chocobo, so I can do whatever the fuck I want. Not your fault. It's the fault of the fucking stream delay. Can I swim this? Yeah. Alright, go, Chocobo! I believe in you! Stupid giant chicken thing.
Think Gladio will be back anytime soon?
Would help if we knew what he was up to.
Man, I wonder if a wet chocobo smells better or worse than a normal chocobo. That's a thought.
Wonder what Gladio's up to right now.
Meeting girls, probably.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, that's fucking great. I wonder what Gladio's up to. Probably getting laid. Yee. My boy getting his dick wet. Alright, where's this?
Huh. This sure looks like it leads somewhere.
Yep.
Do you think there's something?
Let's take a look around.
Onward, Chocobo!
This place is a jungle.
Abundant in not only flora, but fauna as well.
Alright.
Do you really think we'll find anything of value in these old backwoods?
Well, here we are.
Gotcha!
How are we? Getting by.
Oh, sorry about that. Woo. Yeah, I'm beat.
Time for some well-earned R&R.
Can we just... Oh, for fuck's sake. I turned around. Of course, that all means nothing to you. Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't. I mean, I'm not gonna spend, like, hours fishing. I'm not gonna do it. I don't really care all that much, I'm gonna admit.
Never miss.
So where's the way out?
You rang?
Oh, this guy's weak to gun. Oh yeah, the mandrakes are weak to gun, aren't they? Yeah, I should probably get on that. Oh good, I can't use any tech because, Great! If someone could pick me up, that'd be great. If I could pick to start as a character, that would also be very nice. Just be like, oh yeah, no, here you go.
Can't say we're out of the woods just yet.
Not with all these monsters. There's danger at every turn.
Take care we don't lose our way.
Hey! Oh!
Is this going where we need to go? Hope so.
All this staying alert's really wearing me out.
Got enough energy to complain.
Hey! Somebody's gotta do it.
Prompto!
You got this?
Indubitably. What? Get it?
You
I'm
wish.
Iggy.
Okay, well that... All that really did was... What? Like, I get the joke, he's making fun of Iggy. But that's an animation that just dragged on. And just all around made the fucking fighting longer. Like, was that really necessary?
Far less trouble than anticipated.
Like,
time for some well-earned R&R.
Like I said, neat animation. Wasn't necessary.
It's a haven.
Shall we rest?
Camping sucks when it rains.
Oh well. Guess we'll have Noctis's favorite. Hi, Sai. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like the fucking,
Good to go.
the fucking. Hang on, can I draw them? Like these twin blades that go into one sword, and this staff here. Like they're my fucking favorite weapons in the game. Like for real, they're great. This one's okay. It's not super good. We'll go for gear here. Can I swap this out for something? What am I really missing? So I got my longsword, I got 2 royal arms. I guess having a handgun there might help, but then again, whenever I have handgun, I just... there's not really a need, is there? I guess the main thing we're missing is we're missing big sword damage. Now, since Gladiolus is missing, but... doesn't change the fact that that's not a really fun fighting style. Nothing. I'll have a look at it in a minute.
We're outnumbered. I propose we take them out one by one.
Could you propose a way to finish this faster?
Like, why play as anyone else? Prompto has a fucking rocket launcher. For when you absolutely, positively need to kill every single motherfucker in the room, except no substitutes. Like,
yeah, I'm beat.
For real. Like, just fucking 6,000 damage. And even things that aren't weak to gun are taking a rather large amount of damage from gun.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's almost as if gun is the best damage type. Jesus Christ. Fucking... Just let me...
do this.
Oh.
Right.
Hey, we got a boss. I wonder if this one is also weak to gun.
Wouldn't let you down.
He is not weak to gun. In fact, he is the opposite of weak to gun.
Glad you were there.
Rocket launcher seems to work fairly well. How was I supposed to beat that?
Felt a bit touched, is all. Isn't it a bit early to be taking a break, Doctor?
Back to work I go.
Can I switch?
Go for it, Iggy.
Allow me.
There you go, we don't like that. Alright, just fucking...
Man, I was completely out of it.
I'm just gonna sit here and just keep throwing knives at him.
My voice back.
Kinda like the quiet.
Hey,
Lighten up.
I messed up again.
Man, it's almost as if Iggy is really fucking broken. Yeah, almost as if he fucking trivializes this guy's fight. Except for, you know, that when that happens, but that's my fault. If someone could just pick me up real quick.
Thought we lost you for a second.
I swear I hit the fucking button. I swear I hit the button.
Wow, that was embarrassing.
I know.
Can you guys fucking...
This company.
Jesus! have overclock up, I'm fine, but the second it falls off... Oh god. There we go! Fuck me. Hooray! Thank goodness Ignis is so fucking good. Like... Huh.
Sounds
Neat.
like someone's in a good mood.
Basking in our hard-fought victory, I presume.
Playing the song of his people. What's this? Is that a fucking... What is that? It's the fucking shuriken that fucking from Naruto. The giant fucking shuriken that Sasuke used. What the fuck? Oh, boy, that's gonna... I bet that's gonna be a weapon that gets a lot of use. He rolls his eyes. Because it looks like a throwing weapon. It looks like a throwing weapon from Naruto. Oh, boy. Star of the Rogue. Boy, let's see what this shit is. A queen spurned the public eye and took into the shadows. This was her shuriken. From near and far, traces deadly arcs to the left and right. It's a fucking ranged weapon.
Is this your idea of a joke?
Sadly, no one's laughing.
The nice gun alternative. Alright, so it's the royal gun, essentially. Neat. Who knows, maybe we'll get on the boat this stream. No, we won't. Oh, Christ. Fighting petrification enemies. Oh boy, that sounds fun. Oh boy. Alright, should take a minute to get there.
Clear skies, with the temperature rising.
Nice.
Alright, so 0 Drakengard. Oh! That is a similar sword. That looks really neat. Fucking, I'll fight you, Alnix, I swear to God.
Well, here we are.
Hooray! We made it! It's a better Royal Arms gun weapon that's like level 50 plus. Well, fuck. Alright, well, let's... Let's see what we can do here. Hopefully there's a campsite. I just looked at my health and I'm like, oh. Well, gotta camp! Gotta camp soon! Like, I've honestly, I've never played a game that I wanted to have so much fun in. The game's like, no, no fun for you. Makes you think you can have fun, young man. Alright. That's a big chicken! Why are these basilisks giant chickens? Someone pick me up.
Thanks, Proto. Glad to be of service.
Oh wow, that's a lame fucking weapon.
How are we? Getting back.
Gotcha!
Hey, Ignis! Everyone regroup!
Okay. Yep. My hands are getting a little clammy.
It's a fool we can chew.
Oh. Okay, they're gonna go away now.
Stay alert.
Alright, fuck it, I'm out. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that and fuck them chickens. Am I just, like, under-leveled? Like, what level am I right now? I'm level 32. Oh, boy. That was great. And there's our new friend. Great! Hello, friends.
Gentlemen, what a pleasant surprise.
Told you he'd be waiting.
With my Imperial friends, no less.
The stat
Splendid,
upgrades.
but fear not. I'll put
Now, seeing as leveling up was never explained in the game at all.
Then. Don't stray too far.
Like, the tutorial in this game's not exactly great. Tutorial in this game fucking blows, my dude. Like, it's like, hey, here's a bunch of shit you don't care about. Alright, neat. Here you go. And I've gotten all of the stat upgrades I can get. Because the rest of them require 333,000, whatever the fuck. Deliver counterattack. I do that. 99.
Lest you get left behind. And surely you'd rather avoid
What do I do for the armor? Can I make the armor chain? Is there anything that just makes the royal arms better?
necessary scuffles. Seeing as you're now
40 minutes! A 40-minute tutorial! How does that sound reasonable?
Oh dear. Touchy subject.
One we won't discuss with you.
Then let's discuss why you're here.
Like, that's half a stream!
Mithril, perhaps?
This guy's reading our thoughts.
Mithril. It's a precious resource, you see. We can't just let anyone get their hands on it.
But you'll help us get ours on it, right?
I never said that.
Of course you didn't.
Where is the fun in that? I thought you'd rather dig it up yourselves.
Well, that looks interesting up ahead.
Fear not. I'll be but a moment.
A moment doing what?
Beats me.
Or seeing there's a bunch of bad guys. Wait, are these guys really gonna... I'm sorry, what? They're just gonna sell me weapons? Armor tree and getting more royal arms, how you make all that all strong. Is there like a way to make it take less health from me? Alright, selling weapons to the enemy. Neat. Hi, friend.
So, you're the new recruits they sent over for special training.
Wait, what?
Nice cover, runaway prince.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Oh, come on.
At ease, recruits. There's nothing in it for this ex-mercenary to turn you in. Let's get this show on the road.
Show?
Forgot about your training?
I
I'm being
feel
paid
like
to escort you.
it will be explained.
Just watch yourself,
Sorta
Samantha.
is the running theme of this game.
I trust you'll be civil. Commodore Aranea Highwind, I leave them to you.
Oh boy, and by sort of you mean not
Search
at all,
until
right?
sundown. Won't do you any good. If you're looking to get inside, you're gonna have to wait.
What kind of place was this? Any idea, Ignis?
None.
Gee, I wonder what happened to the locals.
Why not head inside and look for them?
I don't care. like, I'm sorry, I just don't.
Not seeing a way in.
Not at this time of day, at least.
There's a way in. I can smell it.
The Empire sniffed it out ages ago. Wait till nightfall's shortcake.
Alright. Neat. How do I wait? Is there a haven here? Jesus Christ, it's Final Fantasy, not Dark Souls. There a haven here somewhere? Go to a haven, but where is the haven? You don't mean I've got to go all the way back... all the way back over here, do you? Because that'd be fucking bad. And even though I need to use a haven anyway to get my health back. My Chocobo doesn't exactly want to show up. I hate this game now.
All right, let's hit it.
Just mild inconvenience after mild inconvenience after mild inconvenience. Like... Wait, hang on.
Are there any ingredients you'd rather I avoid using?
Oh, well, aren't you considerate? I'm good with anything. Surprise me, Four Eyes.
Fuck, we're having cup noodles without him. Fuck it. Hooray!
Wow.
Og, this game indeed.
Yeah. Just blurr. Alright, now just now thankfully I can teleport to the car. I'm just gonna do this dungeon and then I'm ending the stream. And just thankfully this game only has 13 chapters and I'm on 7. So halfway done. The chapters seem to go decently quick. Oh, fuck me. Forgot to hit... Why can't I call my fucking Chocobo?
The superior to the car thing.
I'm getting very annoyed.
Getting?
Yeah. Very annoyed. Oh good, I can't use the car either. So I've got to walk to this campsite. So that's why I can't use my Chocobo, because she's in the party.
Feels so sluggish.
Indeed.
I just... You know, if I was a game designer and not a hack, I would put a campsite right outside this dungeon where I have to wait for nightfall for. Just me, though.
Also, I'd make it so that it would be at least easy to get to in the first place.
Hmm.
Like,
hey, oh, hey, here's
something that can get there faster.
Here's a dungeon where you have to wait until nightfall in order for the thing to open. Oh, you came here during the day? Alright, well, best go find a campsite. Oh, by the way, we're putting a character in your party who makes it so you can't use your car. So, hey, hope you use the campsite nearby, fucker. Hope you, campsite nearby. Hope you use the campsite about, 1.5 miles away, fucko. Like, who designs a game this way?
I think that, basically they've done this thing with some games where they try to make it seem longer than, like an event seem longer than it is by just adding pointless distance.
Hmm. Oh, sorry, 1/2 mile away. Not 1.5, just half. Fucking, whoa, big whoop when you gotta do it on foot. Like, the stream technically should be over by now, but this fucking game's been like, oh boy, look at this dungeon, oh boy! Oh great, and I can't cross.
No room for error. Well, no one hit them.
Should be good practice.
That's it.
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
Can't wait to try it.
Most folks wait those 8 minutes doing stuff like shopping and collection on the grounds of bothering to go to the Haven, go grab a snack or a bite. So what you're saying is, what you're saying is people don't play the game. They just leave the game running. You know, back in my day, we used to call that cheating. That used to be how you get secret events that you're not supposed to get. Like, ugh.
But now, you need to do it for, like,
for mandatory story progress, yeah. I think the last game that did this was Earthbound, because there's a thing in Earthbound where you have to sit underneath a waterfall for about 3 minutes. Like, not hitting any buttons.
Easy as they come.
Wasn't there also another event? Never mind, I'm thinking of something else.
But the thing in Earthbound, I'm pretty sure there's a way to not do that, and it's making fun. And it's making fun of that being a thing in Final Fantasy games. Because Nintendo and Square didn't like each other all that much at the time. Or rather, there was just some sort of beef going on.
I kind of feel like, it's a genuine criticism that they should have taken into account.
What else could it be?
I mean, Earthbound came out in, what, like 95?
It's open.
Let's do it.
Aren't we eager?
Those guys your friends or something?
You appeared to be on good terms.
Who?
Man, how far does this go? Finally. I thought it never.
What? That staircase literally took like 20 seconds to go down.
Maybe the owners are still home.
No.
I doubt we can expect a warm
Oh
welcome.
god, this is another one of those things where I have to fucking walk at a snail's pace in order to not have the dialogue overlap itself.
Anybody know if there's a bathroom around here?
This is another thing where I'm like, wow, that's fucking stupid.
This game does that a lot.
Like, hey, we're gonna allow you to sprint, but if you want to hear the dialogue, yeah, you best move at a snail's pace, fucko.
Gives some fake length to the game.
Yeah.
To the dungeon.
How's everyone?
Good. How about you?
Just chipper.
Here, Onyx, look how slow this walk is.
Well, this place has seen better
There is literally no other way for me to walk this slow in the game.
Yeah, so watch your step.
Like, no matter how softly I push the stick, I cannot make Noctis move that slowly.
Let's not get ourselves away.
So it's literally artificially making this tomb longer for no fucking reason. All it's there for.
Last thing I need now.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
Take this.
Ran over here as fast as I could.
Never asked you to.
Don't be like that.
Who the fuck is firing lightning bolts at me, whatever the fuck it's doing?
Not the time for horseplay.
Didn't mean to do that.
Everyone form up!
Right here.
Yeah, this ninja star thing is not very good.
Damn. You're badass, Aranea.
Aw, thanks.
Oh, friendship! Yay! I guess the second they start opening their mouths, they just gotta stop fucking moving.
Beautiful beyond words.
That is pretty neat.
Look up.
If that's the water's surface.
Wait, what? Does this mean we're underwater?
Oh boy, magic bullshit, yay!
Fish.
The hell is this place?
Oh, can we truly be submerged?
It does.
Company!
Above us.
I was slow walking the whole time. And it's still fucking, oh.
It's all you!
Roger.
Oh, there we go. The hell? Why is that? Why is Ignis's frost weapons doing an AoE that damages everyone? Chapter 7 of 13, Ramanish.
Did you see this?
Ignis now has an AoE ability on his frost weapons that fucking does friendly fire to himself. I don't have any way to negate that. But they do friendly fire damage to everyone, including himself.
Something overlooked?
Not 100% sure.
How does that make any sense?
I'll hold you. Famous last words.
That makes no sense.
Demons, till death do us part.
Practicing your vows.
The army swore their oaths a long time ago.
Like,
what does the Empire seek here?
Specimens. And we're stuck harvesting them.
Specimens?
Demons.
Seems like there's a lot of bad decisions being
about
made.
The army and demons.
What do you think it is?
Nice. I love gassing games.
Wait. So the slow walk in the dungeons is so you know how to slow walk, which is being forced in the final chapter, which is a survival horror. But this isn't a this bit here isn't a survival horror section.
Plow right through them. I'll circle around. Here we are.
Like, this isn't a survival horror section. It's a fucking hack and slash. It seems like the problem isn't that people were brute forcing a horror survival section. Is that they put a survival horror section in out of nowhere. So you think the correct answer would be to put in more survival horror sections.
And that's that.
Let's keep moving.
Well, they're not cautious and creepy. They're just annoying. Enemies that are very easily dispatched and not scary at all.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen your share by now.
Boy.
Something not quite right with the Empire lately.
It's not just lately.
True. Maybe it's time I left.
Really? What would you do if you left the army?
Whatever I want. I was a mercenary once. Maybe I'll round up my men and hunt demons for cash?
Well, that's, a heck of a plan.
And this fighting arena? Yeah, fighting arena. It doesn't help that they just, like, blatantly advertise, hey, there's gonna be a fight here! Look at this big fight we got! Ignis! Ignis!
Do it, Proto! Okie dokie!
Neat. The fire single, force away and lightning zaps, so
what about the Empire strikes you as not quite right?
Well, that's annoying because he's the main way to get elemental damage for those goo monsters, which are only weak to elemental. And even then, only specific elementals. No? No, I can clear it easily. Fuck's sake. That would have been very easy to jump over. Ow.
Is it safe?
Okay, ow.
Hey, Specs!
You have me.
Yep.
So it seems like the Scepter just uses all of the Armigers at once. Even ones that I appear not to have yet. So why would you not just use the Scepter? Scepter seems like it's the strongest one.
How's everyone?
Good. How about you?
Just chipper.
Like, why would you not just use the Scepter? Like, the Scepter seems like it's way better. Because it's all of them in one. Alright, where's...
You smell that?
Smell what?
Treasure. The Nozz knows, dude.
Now that you mention it.
Let's not forget our purpose here.
I'm just gonna keep sprinting till they start talking and then just stop, I guess.
Let's do this.
Okay.
You got this?
Say your prayers.
Like, why do they do AoE to himself? That's something that's fucking confusing. Like why? Like, why does it damage him? Oh, nothing. For fuck's sake. Oh, stairs. Hooray for stairs! Good.
Saw that coming.
2 arms.
What the fuck is... Really?
Here comes the big one!
Right on cue.
And it's got friends.
Livelier by the second. Come on, then.
They just fucking damage that thing. Alright, that's fair enough. Someone... Alright. Alright, so can I analyze you?
Give it your all, Doctor.
Oh, hi there, opening.
One last push should suffice to finish them off.
Is he... Is this guy weak to gun? It seems like he might be weak to gun.
Do it, Proto!
Oh, yeah!
I'm gonna take that as weak to gun.
Yeah. I'm beat.
Wow. Wow, it seems almost as if the guys who made this game don't know what logical progression is. Because if I was given a super powerful weapon, and then put in a thing with guys who are said to be super fucking strong, yeah, my first thought would be, yeah, I'm supposed to kill that.
What the...
Because, you know, that's how logic works, and you know, progression systems.
Get back!
It's all you!
Allow me. rather tiring endeavor.
Okay, so what is in here? Is there anything that was worth that fight? We got a mithril. Neat. Go 1 mithril. I mean, go home now.
Never too many stairs. I got a bad feeling about this. Stairs, they go on. Forever they go on. On and on and on.
He's gone.
I get the idea is that they're trying to make Prompto more endearing, but this area is already frustratingly badly designed. He's not helping. Like, oh, here's a slow walk section. If you walk through it, if you move at a normal speed, then you miss everything. Go fuck yourself. So go poorly made section with fucking. Oh boy.
Got this?
If someone could just. Okay, there we go. Down he goes. Neat.
That was a rather tiring endeavor.
Time for some well-earned R&R.
Am I coming right at the end? Right at the end
Yes, you are. I'm trying to finish off this dungeon because the game has been trying to stop me from going in it for the better part of half an hour.
Let's go.
Right.
Seems they don't want us to cross.
Well then, maybe we shouldn't.
Still not a fan of the game.
I was a fan of the game at the start. This game has slowly, like, ruined any and all goodwill I had towards it. I hate saying that because I actually was enjoying myself for a good deal of it. But now the game's just going out of its way to make bad decisions. Like, mandatory sections where I'm just sitting there doing nothing. Like, freaking... That's a good thing. That's a good thing to put in a video game. Hey, you know this interactive medium? Yeah, we figured, like, the thing all you gamers want is less interaction. So we made a section where you just sit in the back of the car for about 15 minutes. That cool?
Oh yeah, whenever a monster even breathes within a mile of you, you have to.
Yeah, you have to stop.
For hygiene's sake.
Heads up, you could probably use.
And then now there's this thing where it's just like, oh hey, here's this spooky temple that's not actually spooky, and all of the fighting areas are easily discernible on the minimap because they're the only things that are bigger than 2 pixels across. Oh, like this big circle, probably gonna be a fight. Like, I'm gonna walk out of here and there's gonna be a fight. Okay, no, not this time, but there's a square over here.
It's a crossroads.
Probably gonna be a fight.
Whichever way leads to the treasure.
If only we knew that.
Oh boy, they're mixing it up. Now there's no longer fights in every wider room bigger than 2 pixels. Like almost anywhere where there's a part where, like, the fucking room's widen up, it's just like, oh, here's your fight. Isn't it spooky? Isn't it scary? Surprising?
Everything I need now.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
And even then, like, the enemies are just scary. They're just spooky, scary skeletons. Oh boy. When was the last time you fought a skeleton and were afraid of it?
The last thing in the game that creeped me out were those like spider things in Borderlands. I don't know why.
Now, but I'm saying, like when was the last time
like,
you were scared by a skeleton?
When I was like 5 years old.
Oh boy, spooky! I guess we found what the Japanese... how fucking old the Japanese think we all are.
No, I think that they just see the meme of October and think that it's actually...
Dude, this game didn't come out in October.
No. I understand that, but the meme of October is, oh man, skeletons, scary. It's Spooktober because there's so many skeletons.
And even if they're trying to make this scary, there's a monster here literally called Creme Brulee. The monster's name is a dessert. So you've got Skeleton, Reaper, and Creme Brulee. So scary.
I am quite spooked right now.
Very spook. Like, are you on the stream right now?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Did you see how slow that fucking walk, how slow this fucking walk is? Like, it is literally impossible for me to walk that slowly. Like, manually. Like, Noctis's slowest walk speed is faster than that.
Like, the only time I ever walked that slow was when I'm, like, staring down at my phone. Walking. I wanted to make walks of like the distance where I step into a culvert. There's one like mile and a half south of here. And I was planning on walking there, and I go outside, and the sky is cloudy, and I look at my phone and I'm like, oh, there's a storm about to hit. Didn't do that. Because apparently I found out this month that it does rain in Arizona.
Oh yeah, sometimes. It requires a miracle though.
Well, like, but it's like, well, like, in the past month, like, this will be like the 4th time it's rained.
Very spooky.
I don't know. Yeah, it's... That's the scariest thing in Arizona, rain.
Keep getting stronger.
You don't say.
Chinese do forbid. Yeah, I have the ring that turns off friendly fire, but fucking...
Yeah, right on.
Actually, no, I don't. Actually, I thought I did, but it's not in my inventory anymore. And the Chinese, and I know the Chinese forbid skeletons, but this is a Japanese game. So unless they're trying to, like, if they're gonna make spooky, scary things, don't make things that are spooky, scary to one culture, and even then, it's not even like, oh no, everyone here is scared of skeletons, it's, our government doesn't want us to see skeletons. That'd be like making a game that's like, quote-unquote, scary to Americans by putting a lack of Jesus in it.
Also, when was the last time that Japan cared about what Chinese culture thought?
Especially since, like, can't most Japanese games not be sold in China? Or did they reverse that recently?
I don't know, but I don't believe so.
I know there was a thing where, like the only way Nintendo could get, like, their game system sold over there is they had to essentially buy a Chinese shell company and have them make knockoffs for sale to the Chinese market.
Oh, spacious.
They don't have to do it anymore, but I remember they were doing it all the way up until the Wii. And then, like, the Wii U, like, China let them sell stuff there. Oh boy, it's a big scary chicken dragon.
It's not gonna stop us.
Man, Final Fantasy's monster designs look fucking stupid.
The only thing that was semi-decent was, like, the god.
Yeah.
And even then, they messed up the fucking physics of it.
Like, they're calling it Quetzalcoatl, but... no, it's just a stupid chicken dragon. Quetzalcoatl is a feathered serpent, yes, but he looks cooler than that.
Yeah, it's a serpent.
Not a giant
have legs.
chicken, yeah.
It doesn't have legs. Also, again, there's no boobs on it, so... That's the Quetzalcoatl I know.
That's gay. Stop it. Okay. This thing just keeps throwing lightning at me.
Did you not watch Kobayashi's Dragon Maid?
No, I haven't.
Well, Quetzalcoatl is a very well endowed human form. But they do get her dragon form right as being a servant. Because some people actually care about accuracy.
What faggot cares about accuracy? It's all about the titties. Oh, for fuck's sake, how am I supposed to fight this? Oh, is this another one of those cinematic fights?
Have a nice flight.
Nice one, Arnea.
Boy, cinematic fight.
Yeah, I had to use her ability to fucking even be able to damage it. And her ability takes 3 levels of tech. Great! No, that's fine. So I'm just gonna hang out up here and wait until I have her ability again. Alright, Aranea, yeah, you do that. You fight the boss, because you're the only one with a weapon that can damage it. Yep, boy, I love this video game. Look at this beautiful boss fight going on right now. I wait for my tech bar to fill. I make her use her ability.
Nice one, Arnea.
And then she basically kills it by herself.
Right. Check out over here. Hell yeah!
Magnificent.
Now, I don't want to say that was a poorly designed boss battle.
Say, Commodore.
Oh.
Arnea.
You said the Empire uses demons to make weapons.
Listen.
Sorry, Sai.
MTs.
They're born from darkness is coming.
Will do.
During the entrance, yes. I'll be down in a minute, so I wanted to beat this dungeon. Hooray! Well, with that, save the game. And blech. Oh boy, so that was an hour-long dungeon, and the reward was that boss fight. It was literally just just avoid lightning attacks until the tech bar is full. Have Aranea use her ability, smack the boss a little bit for some extra tech, and then repeat. Oh boy. Well, with that, I'm done for tonight. Cause Jesus Christ. Thank you for watching, everybody. As always, I am Nozz. If you like this, then hey, make sure you fucking swing on by day after tomorrow. Cause I'll be doing more of this until it's done. End my suffering. And tomorrow, tomorrow I'm probably gonna do more XCOM because I need to keep doing that until the stuff for Persona 3 is ready, and that's reliant on Sour at this point. So. Yeet. And if you're watching on the VOD, then hey, make sure to swing on by twitch.tv/NozzyChan, and there'll be something here for every day, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for you. If you really love my content, you can always support me on Patreon, subscribe on Twitch, or feed the Cop Guardian. I'll see you in the next video, but most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today, and I'll see you around the room.